Okay, I'm back. I did a 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. shift. 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. shift. I got a taxi ride to and from work. Yay! And I'm back. And I'm so annoyed and disgusted. I got really cranky halfway during the shift because I told her, okay, I guess we're doing this. I was gonna make this quick and go fuck to sleep because look at my face. I'm always told that I don't have like as much energy, or like I'm like people always tell me let's get it going. But when I do get it going, okay, let me tell you what happened. So the game was playing, it got kind of like intense in some parts. England lost, by the way. I did not give a fuck, but um so she was like, someone ordered something and the system is so messy. So, for example, like let me tell you exactly instead of just saying my feelings. I wanted to write about this. Like, I learned this from a friend, but like, it's whenever she's upset about something, she writes exactly like the facts of the situation, so it doesn't like skew anything and like can really get her thoughts out on paper. But I don't want to fucking do that because I want to sleep. I mean, also I'm lazy and it's 8 a.m. and who knows how long that will take. But let's work through the thoughts together. Number one, the system is really messy. When you key in an order, you can't print a docket. So what you have to do is you have to put it into the system. Then you have to write it down on a docket and give it to whoever's working at the bar. In this case, it's just the manager and me. Okay. She wants me to individually open tabs for every single person by name. So let's say table 10 made a reservation under one guy's name, but she wants me to ask everyone's names, remember their names, and write their orders down under the tab of that person's name, and then add a comment with that person's name in the order. Okay, whatever, I'll do it. We should have a system, yeah? Like if it's me and one other person working the bar, maybe I take the orders, I put in the orders, and I tell her, and then she makes the drinks, right? But no, 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 no. She wants to be cranky with me when when I'm not putting the orders in fast enough. First of all, like nobody's dying. Like maybe when I was like a teenager, I used to be really like, whatever, nobody's dying. But I was like, I keep up the pace, I rush, right? So, okay, that the incident comes later. It's just really messy. Like, sometimes she'll want me to key in the order and sometimes she doesn't, depending on like I guess how busy it is, but it doesn't make any sense. It's so messy. So I was writing down things on the docket and leaving it for her and then for her to key it in, and she when things get busy she's like cranky or whatever and she just ignores me or like what, like for example if she, by the way, is the manager, or whatever the fuck she is. Like for example, if okay, I have an incident. Okay, table 14, the one nearest to us, we're ordering a lot of drinks, like one after another, and they were so near us and really loud and rowdy, and it was like whatever, okay? And they ordered, so I wrote down, sometimes they ordered one by one, so one person would one Heineken, and I would write one Heineken, and I put it in the docket. And she wouldn't like spike it, she would just leave it there. So she would leave it there or she would put it like in another location near the counter, which like why the fuck would you do that? I'm assuming I mean like okay, if it's to put the order into the system after you make it, I have like a pile by the computer that's orders that have been made that are supposed to be put into the system. She just leaves the dockets lying around, and they had ordered a Heineken before it was made and sent out, and she saw it because she put it somewhere else, and she made it again, and she asked me, okay, so did they order it or not? And she would like, instead of giving the drink with the docket, she would just put it out there. Like I'm circling the whole pub by myself, taking orders and trying to remember everything, and you just hand me fucking drinks, like, and then when I ask her who's this for, she's like, oh, like I know I took the order, and maybe she's expecting me to remember it, but like, what the fuck? It's a bit ridiculous, right? But like, I don't get irritated at these things. To me, it's like I go with whatever the work procedure is. Like, you want me to learn it? Okay, I'm sorry, I will. But she's messy, you know, like she made the drink twice, and then like the way she was like, so is it yes or not? Like the guy was nice enough to just like take the drink. He was like, okay, I'll take it, but like, what's on you? Like little mistakes like that. Like I really should have written them down, but little mistakes like that that were her responsibility, her mistake. It just annoys me. It just annoys me to like have like little sighs or to hear like, oh my god, like that, especially if it's not me. Like if I made a mistake and you sigh at me, it's like, okay, I'm sorry, but it's not me. Oh, another one. Okay, so a table ordered a pie. Okay, we gave them the pie, and then they ordered a second one. Okay, so I key it in and I tell her, and then she doesn't respond. Is that what happened? Yeah, she didn't respond, and she didn't like show any indication of like acknowledgement, I think. So I tell her again, and she was like, no, 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 that's not what happened. Because I know what that sounds like. It's I remember. Okay, I told her, and she didn't say at this point, don't do anything. How do I explain this? My brain's not working. I'm so tired. Okay, they ordered one pie, and then they said we'll have another. Okay, so um oh, I can't remember what happened. Basically, I had already keyed in two, and I was telling her, after keying it in, I was telling her that they wanted a pie, and I had already keyed in the second one. And then she was like, so three? And I was like, no, two, like in the system. But you can tell when someone like purposely wants to make a point. Okay, maybe it's not on purpose. It's not everyone's out to get you, okay, but like she's like, okay, so three, and it became like a whole like Larry David-esque conversation. Like, you know what I mean is they want two. Why are you going like, so they want one on top of, like, no. I'm not explaining this well, but it was a stupid conversation. I don't like the way I'm coming off. Like, I am easily irritable. I know this. But I feel like I can take like a scolding, you know, especially if I mess up. Like, I'm never going to. But if the scolding is unfair, that's when I get upset. Like, I can acknowledge that I messed up the tables, not today, but I didn't today. But I can acknowledge that I messed up the tables and I caused trouble for everyone, and I'm sorry. And I can do that, right? But like, for example, with the dockets and the beer and the Heineken, that's not on me, and now you're getting pissy at me because you don't have a system. Like, you are the manager. That pisses me off. And I really wish that it didn't piss me off. I really wish that I was not affected by injustice that I see. But like, oh, how dare you talk to me like that? It's not my fault. Right, okay. Okay, and then the incident. So, um, there was a certain, so she wouldn't like, when things got busy, she just wouldn't like acknowledge what I said. And sometimes, so instead of writing it on the docket, she would say, just tell me. Which again, what a shitty system, because now how am I supposed to know that you'll remember what I told you and that you'll put it into the system? I'm pretty sure that maybe she's like really fucking good at it, but I'm pretty sure that would lead to like not charging people. Like, I'm not complaining, I want the business to lose money, but what the fuck. Okay, so she just wouldn't acknowledge it, and so someone ordered like chips, and I went up to her and I was like, so they want chips, can I just take it? Because it was behind her, and she was like this, like, space. First of all, I am the only diva allowed on this planet and in this pub. So what are you talking about? But the way she said it was like so fucking annoying. Like, space, like, I'm not trying to get all up in your business, madam. The chips are behind you, and it's loud because there are like drunk, loud people cheering at a game, and I wasn't even that close to her. It's just the way it said it just made me so mad that for the rest of the shift I didn't talk to her, like avoided eye contact, avoided, like if she wanted me to do something I wouldn't acknowledge it, I'll just go do it. Or like if she said, tell me what the order is, I'll be like, I'll write it down. Because that's what fucking makes sense to do, bitch. Oh my god, there was also really drunk, so at table 14, the same table, these guys were drunk, and like one of them called me a bitch. He was like, why are you flirting with this bitch or something? And I looked at him like, pick your battles. They they were so close to me. One guy like nudged me in the titties, and another one straight up punched me in the vagina because I was walking past to bring people their drinks. It's always like, I mean, that would have really bothered me, but when I was maybe like younger, any sort of touch just makes me like yucky, like please do not touch me, like a man, woman, anyone. I just felt like anyone touching me or my belongings would pollute them. This was an accident though, and also I could tell that it wasn't like perverted, so I'd let it go. But I just don't like the idea of being touched, like the fact of being touched. I hate it. I just hate it. What else to talk about? I have a problem with reality. I wrote just that in my notes. I just do. I don't know how to elaborate on that right now. Isn't it so fun that I'm making these videos like dead, consciously dead, and then just falling asleep right there? Like literally falling asleep. What else can I tell you? I had to start my training at the Art Science Museum today, which means I have to wake up and then be there by 4, and then back at the pub for another shift. On the taxi ride back home, I was like literally like, you know when you think about something that makes you so viscerally like uncomfortable that you literally have to like do that in real life. Thinking about how annoyed I was with her and like short I was with her, it made me like uncomfortable. It felt so mean, especially when the person doesn't like. Okay, she has been really patient with me. For example, like it's not her money, but it is the company money. I don't understand when managers are so like anyone is so anal on helping the company save money. Like, what do you think this is? A bootlickers competition? Do you think you're gonna get a medal? But anyways, um, she was patient with me, like getting tables wrong, not getting tables wrong, getting names wrong. Like, who the fuck? How am I supposed to know that one white guy is called Andrew and the other one is called Paul? Like, I'm sorry, I don't spend all my fucking time working here. Okay, but she was patient with me. Like I said, I'm sorry. She's like, it's okay and nice. And also, she told me to book a taxi without the booking fee. And I booked it with the booking fee. I just clicked on whatever because I do not give a shit. But um, It's just the way she talks, like, it's stupid sometimes. It annoys me. She reminds me of like my older sister. Like, fundamentally, I do not like her vibe, her energy, but she's like nice sometimes. So I can't hold it against her when I don't like her. Does that make sense? Like, she fed me. There was like food. She told the chefs to make for me and keep for me, and then to pay for my taxi back. Like, again, it's not her money, but it's a nice gesture. It is still appreciated nonetheless. I got my tea right there. When I make tea in the mornings, I can never finish it because it's too hot. So I just take a few sips and it's still like almost full. Mm. Can't wait to have my own house one day because I'm sitting with a blanket over my shoulders. And if I want to go and get water, I really want to be able to do that with no pants on. What else can I tell you? I have to quit this job soon. Everything about it irritates me. Like, people who take this too seriously. I know for some people it's their jobs, but like, good lord, I cannot be stuck here. I cannot be stuck here. Okay, this is a real conundrum for me. I can't do the things that I want to do. Is it because I can't do the things that I want to do? Like, I am not able to, but I keep aiming for them. Like, I want to be a writer. I want to write. I want to write about everything, about people that I meet, about incidents that I see, about like social phenomenon, about fairy tales. But I cannot get myself to write. I have like a writing calendar. I have ideas that I come up with. I have projects that I think of doing, but it just doesn't get done. I don't know why. When I moved out of my mom's house for the first time, I rented a room from this like creepy married guy whose wife and kids were away. And I was staying with this kid's room, and he would always try to hit on me. And he made me realize that when I drink, I don't swallow it immediately. I like hold it in my mouth, like, and drink it. Now every time I look at myself like drinking something, I think of that. But a very weird, creepy guy. I think I like the attention, to be honest. Way too touchy though. Also, I'm pretty sure he was using my towel like the entire time we were living together. And I knew it. And I did not do anything about it because I frankly did not mind. Okay, my eyes are so tired. We need to find a resolution to this job thing, to work at the most honest, genuine thing that will give me money so that I never have to stand on my fucking feet being yelled at by someone to look busy. Also, so that I never have to worry about getting tables wrong and feeling anxious. And I wasn't expecting the pub to be like, it was like a really interesting social environment. I thought it would just be like guys sitting around watching a match, but they were like getting wasted at like 5 a.m. and yelling at the TV and chanting. I don't even know what they were chanting. Like, it sounded like Vindaloo, like they were either saying England or Vindaloo. But I do not want any ideas about England to taint my blog. So, what should I do? It's 8:08. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep. I need water. My body is so like sensitive to little things. Like if I don't eat the right thing just before bed, or if I don't drink the right amount of water, or if I don't wash my face or brush my teeth the right way, I just won't be able to fall asleep. I'm so sensitive like that. So what I need is water, and then I'm just gonna pass out until 1ish, and then I'm gonna go to Art Science Museum, and then I am gonna go to Manchester pub. I'm going to sign my agreement. I don't know right now if I can. This is nothing. Is it executive dysfunction or just like I just don't want to do it? Like I'll just think, oh, later, because I don't like technologically difficult stuff. Like this is on the company website. I have to click on a document. I have to sign it within the website, and then I have to click next. And there's two documents. I have to download this one, sign it on an external signing website, and then upload the signed version back, and then do this for two documents. That just really annoys me because why can I sign one? It doesn't annoy me, but why can I sign one on the thing itself? Okay, I'll just do it. Okay, bye.